day-to-day, trouble, intergenerational, meet. Great advice can come from staff people. Shelter, bounds of authority, deconstructing associations, two-earner families. Congress, Powell Commission report. Things are the way they are until they aren't. Discrimination, congressional hearings, daycare. Text, ask, female judge, women's New Deal. Restrictive covenants, when political avenues become a dead end. Early shift, primaries, uncomfortable, protection. The pedestal has sometimes become a cage. No dogs or Jews, sitting to read in boredom, in protest, in class. Liberty Mutual Insurance Company versus Gilbert. Subjective, man of a different age. March, election, cabin, hearing, assault weapon, distinctions. Framers, Ashley Biden, Hugo Black, well qualified, highly qualified. Hearings, screening, domestic work, autonomy, dig, panel, historical moments, act, lead or follow, distinctions, competition, effective labor, suggestions, strict scrutiny, courage in the complexity, the woman identified woman, sensible person, legislative remedy, leave it. Turner versus the Department of Employment Secretary of Utah. In between, Califano versus Westcott. By necessity, continue. Flack, speech and debate clause. Past history, restroom, altercation, methodology, Casey. Institutional litigation, orientation towards, performing politics, whereas. Christine Blasey Ford, Carol Mosley Braun, silently correcting typos, unintended consequences, which, cesarean, authority, bracketed, system, form, study, original, or versus or, cry, transcripts, widgets, Worcester versus Georgia, white woman's gaze, Pittsburgh Press Company versus Pittsburgh Commission of Human Rights. Every prison in the state is a violation of the Eighth Amendment. Over 300 cases on death row. Crime bill, 6 months to a year. Standing, finality, Ginsburg rule. Time, logical conclusion, exclusion, goals, clear line, timetables, People v. Anderson, new business. Classes left out, executive business, who decides? The expanded women's interest. You can be the same as men and then you will be equal, or you can be different from men and then you will be women. Site, bodies, Cleveland Board of Education versus LaFleur. Citizen, pride, personnel, invisible, surrogate remedy, predict, objection, fact-finding, grammar books, get carried away, position, sensitivities, lightning speed, internalization, background, autonomy, 1971, Ella Walker, Reed v. Reed, timeline, translation, Welch v. US, Rosie the Riveter, retreat, unsuccessful efforts. The military is special. Committee, inhospitable to reform. Clerk, class privilege, radical, research, public engagement, patterns, steering, label, habits, temporarily legislating, beyond the text, legislative remedy, theatrical staging, smell a rat. Reason, reassurance, the 1968 Miss America pageant. There are no mistakes. Legislature, unemployed parent, administrative state, literacy tests, witnesses, interviews, multiple registers, mentorship, 1979. Read on back the precedent.